Okay, so I did a bit of work on the Crucible area. Not really too much with this building at the moment. I have some vines all coming down from, I guess, the ceiling, but more or less just like the top of the cave area. Nice little market stall here, which I'm gonna have to get something going with. The waterfall area. Uh, I'm gonna. I want to switch out all the spruce wood that I've already put in here for oak wood, just so that's something different compared to what I have on basically like the overworld, so that it sort of gives a bit more separation between the two. Originally, when I built this place, I was planning on having it be like really dark with lava and everything, but I think having it kind of light with the vines coming down and things like that, it actually gives it a much better feel. And plus, I'm gonna have like streams of lava and everything when I do make the Great Forge, or whatever I do end up calling it. Plus, you have some lava at the main torch here, and that's alright anyway. That's enough lava for in here. The main thing that I've been working on for down here is, as you can probably tell by the fact that it's soul sand, is a nether wart farm, which does get really high yield. That's from one harvest. I haven't replanted yet, just because I do have some other things to work on for it. As you can see, the redstone and 4 pistons in there are because I want to have these spots open up with water above it. So if I quickly hop up here, just a little rough tunnel I made. I'm gonna have pistons all in here. I'm gonna have to do some crazy ninja wiring up with that. I'll probably just have to expand this anyway. Probably in this, or no, this direction. And then just have all the pistons lined up. But I will have water blocks above them so that when the pistons open, water comes down. And they are lined up so that they will land like in the corners there. And if they do land there, the streams will wash out every single piece of nether wart and push it all to the sides, where I can just quickly walk around and collect it all up without having to walk on the soul sand, just because of how slow it is. So it'll be a quicker way to harvest it. Plus, I don't have the since I didn't have the opportunity to do this on any of the surface farms, and plus I didn't want netherwart to be a farm out on the surface. I was originally planning to have it be in the nether, but water doesn't really work that great in the nether, so having it here works out much better. So since it's been quite a while since the last time I actually did record it, there has been a lot more that I've worked on. So we're gonna quickly go and take a look around at some stuff. Now, the village, I say village, I'm not sure if it really classifies as anything bigger than a village yet. It will though. I want it to be like a whole kingdom-ish, I guess. It needs to be defended. The other thing is I still need to finish up the Twilight Hall. Just a little sidetracked since I was walking in that general area, or in that general direction. I've just got to finish up the roof and the second floor, and then that is completely done. And that is stuff that it's just real quick stuff that I can do when I have enough spruce wood laying around. And I'll just, when that does get done, I'll just quickly show you what's up. But we do need a wall, which I probably should have said before it started to load up. But anyway, we're here now, and as you can see, we do have the beginnings of a wall, and it is pretty fancy. I'm quite proud of it. But we also don't want a whole bunch of stuff getting in. We do have a whole bunch of oak wood down here, oak wood planks, because this. Hang on, is the map in here? No, the map's not in there. That's just a whole bunch of materials and such. Uh, I want to have a dock here because I do want. This is the largest body of water that's like bordering the kingdom village type thingamajig. So I do want to have a like Viking longboat in there at some point. But of course the docks will have to be built first. Have to sort of build up some things in the area over here. Maybe another small-ish tavern or something. But first things first, pull this lever, and the wall opens up a little bit. Empty chest there. And you can get up onto the wall. We have a nice little covered over area with a really, really nice view. And of course you can walk all the way along the wall in this direction until the wall ends. Or, well, I haven't finished building. I'm going to go for pretty much having the wall just the same level as much as I can until there's major changes in the level of the ground, at which point I will have to sort of have a like, staircase up, but I'll only do that on straightaways. I tried doing it before over in that direction on an angled bit, and it was an absolute nightmare to do, and I couldn't get it looking the way that I wanted to, so I pretty much just gave up on that. So if we close that, again, completely hidden. The circuit is just over here, or well, in behind all this. It's pretty simple though, it's just two pistons, nothing too complicated. We do have something more complicated though, because this is technically this. Even though we will have the docks, and the docks will be kind of defended, and we have the little guardhouse or the roofed up area over there, we would be able to defend this. But the thing is, we still don't want anything getting into the city that isn't wanted in the city. And of course, I'm talking about creepers, because creepers are just terrible, and they're terrible people. They're not good neighbors to have. So I was thinking, how can I make it so that creepers can't just waltz on in here? And and I got inspired because of the fact that this is just sort of a diagonal entrance, which I thought is just the coolest looking thing ever. But it leads out to a dock, which reminds me completely of the Minecraft map on that my friend Jonathan and Andre and I all play together on Xbox, which has a little diagonal entrance like this leading up to a dock, and I wired up. The entrance wasn't quite as large as this, it was smaller, but I did wire it up so that pistons would come out from the ground and then from the top to narrow it down so that there'd be just one little block opening so that mobs couldn't get through, but chickens and pigs and sheep and stuff could if they really wanted to. But and I guess spiders could as well, but let's not think about that. Plus spiders aren't too big of an issue, especially now that I have that sword, which one hits every single spider. So I was thinking, how could I make something that's similar to that, but doesn't require anything from the top? And after a whole lot of circuitrying and such, I settled with this. All the moss stone bits come up one, and all the spruce wood planks go down one. So if a creeper comes along, he can hop up on either side, but then since he can't hop across, he'll fall into here, and he gets stuck, and I can kill him. Now, if I just the major downfall is the fact that I can't get out either. But if I can't get out, that means creepers can't, and other mobs can't. Spiders, again, will be able to get through, but that's not too big an issue. So as you can see, back to being a nice little walkway. So of course, I know you're going to all wonder how we did that, so I will quickly go into the wall and show you. Every 5 block gap where I do have the stone brick pillar on either side, which is why you see just cobblestone there to save resources for the stone slabs. I have a jack-o'-lantern just to prevent mobs from spawning inside here. I like how the grass changes color there. Anyway, back to what we're trying to focus on here. Obviously, stair block, it's a transparent block technically, so redstone can go over corners through it, which is awesome. Now, I think if I take here, yeah. Alright, that's good enough. Okay, so from the lever we have the redstone that comes down, goes through a repeater to boost the signal, comes along here, and it gets split up a whole bunch of ways. But where everything goes isn't really important. There's an inverter just to invert certain areas. It inverts mainly the 2 sides where the moss stone are, which are here, these little rows, which are powered by these 2 redstone torches, which are in turn powered by these repeaters, which are defaulted to on, so since they're receiving power, redstone torch turns off and the piston is open, which makes the moss stone level with the ground. Of course, when you hit the switch, it pops up. And then we have more redstone torches all under these center ones, which have the spruce wood on top. And I can power both rows on either side, but there is a middle row. And to power the middle row, I actually have another row of redstone torches underneath them, so it works as a conduit, since conduits don't have crosstalk, and that the lower conduit is the one that the lower set of redstone torches is the one that's powered to keep the pistons extended. And I wish I could have just like recorded my whole ordeal of building this thing, because it took me quite a long time, and it was pretty frustrating at times. But that's really the only way I can explain it, because I would like, if I could, I'd like to like strip everything out and show you how it looks all nice and clean, but to do that would involve breaking the circuit, and it's a delicate balance how it works right now, so I'm just going to leave it as is. So it's a delicate balance, just like the wall entrance to the crucible. So it's something that I really don't want to mess with right now. And as you can see, we have a new skin. No longer a lizard. We're a bear. Because, you know, that's the whole theme of this village, is bears. Even though we haven't really done much with bears yet, and the big banner we did take down. But I want to get into having bears for more stuff. Why? I don't know. Bears are cool, that's why. Because bears are cool. So another thing that we did, if I quickly runabout town. Should probably get this out just in case there is some... There's a zombie. I did hear a zombie. Where is he? Where the heck did that zombie? Is he on the roof? I can't even get on the roof right now. Hey, there we go. Zombie. Zombie, zombie, zombie. I don't know. I can't see him. Just take a bit of damage there. Yep, still not seeing this zombie. Oh well. Alright, we're gonna have to deal with this creeper.